uh, go for another evening of the Crone's Crucible. This is episode 9, entitled When Plants Attack. Ought to be an interesting evening. We've got a few people that are having some issues behind the scenes. Hopefully everybody can be heard. Everybody give a sound test so that the people watching can tell us if any microphones are not working.
Riz testing.
Hello.
Very good. And we've the Epotus, the paladin of Poffin, is having some real life challenges tonight of the best kind. A couple of days ago, his wife very unexpectedly, a month early, gave birth to their twins. So he is on and off tonight calling the hospital to find out if she and the twins are coming home, what's going on. So he's kind of coming and going tonight as he can. He's going to try to be on if the hospital doesn't say come down here and take everybody off our hands. I don't know what's going to happen. I've got just pictures up for right now on the stream because people will be on and off of their Discord for a bit and until it settles down and I know where the pictures are. I'm going to leave it with just that up and we will adjust it as people are set in their place on Discord, which loves to jump their pictures around. And
my webcam just isn't loading. I don't know why it's not.
okay, well, we'll just leave up your hat picture if that's the case. If you can't get it up, that'll work. And for some reason, I lost some of my...
Viv says hi.
Hi, Viv.
There we go.
There we go.
I don't remember shutting Roll20 yet, but I seem to have lost all my character sheets, so I'm pulling them back up. Give me one second.
So, my general question, how do we want to handle combat this week, seeing as we're going to be down, looks like 2 people, maybe?
Maybe. We'll see
No.
what happens. We're only going to be down 1 at most, I think.
How 2 people? I'm here.
Oh, there you are.
I said I
Yes,
wasn't muted.
Yeah, we've got Mike, we've got Lynn, we may have Apple. It's a matter of what the hospital tells him. And we're just waiting to see what goes on. But we will have enough for battle. And
Prepare for battle.
yes, battle stations. When last we left off last week, they had met a large portion of the Mardukov family, which was hiding in the forest. They had been fighting for quite some time, apparently a matter of weeks, had been fighting against some corrupted druids and plants that were attempting to overtake the winery, and they eventually had to flee the winery and take to the forest. They were dressed in very odd feathered cloaks. It was the patriarch of the Mardukov clan, whose name was Davian, and his 2 younger sons. He explained that his older son was the innkeeper in Valaki. His daughter, Stefania, and her husband, Dag, and the 3 children of Dag and Stefania were all hiding in the forest, and doing basically guerrilla activities, attempting to see if they couldn't figure out a way to take the winery back. You came along and they warned you about the dangers ahead, and we're very thankful that you were willing to possibly take up and help them with the fight to regain the winery. You went a bit further down the road and it began, as usual, to pour rain, as it always does in Barovia. And as you rounded the corner heading more southerly towards the winery in the direction that they pointed out, the forest began to crackle and move in a very unnatural way, and growths began to emerge, walking like humans. They were all sizes, everything from small twig-like bushes all the way up to very large things with vines and dangerous thorns and things sticking out of them. And so you froze in your tracks, basically trying to size up the situation of what was going on with all of these corrupted plants that were moving. I will add that off in the distance, you can also see dashing from tree to tree and hiding out and moving somewhat further away from you. You can see humanoid figures as well. They look like they're humanoids that have long green hair, and but they're pretty well hidden back in the trees and the growth. Does anybody have anything they need to set up before I switch to a battle map?
I know Lynn was thinking about doing a speak the plants, or thought about it at least. I don't know if that was still part of the plan.
We can find out in a little bit.
Yep.
I joked about it. I don't know if I'm actually going to do it.
Oh,
You
okay.
can.
So I was gonna say, Lynn's about to go start off speak with bandits. It works about as well as it would normally work on bandits.
Oh my god. One second.
Actually, I'm thinking more along the lines of speak with demons summoned by a particular group trying to. Yeah, no, speak with plants would not be the proper tool here. Now, if there was some sort of speak with the druid who summoned you and is sending you to attack us.
Well, I was gonna say if there's any animals nearby, I could see about talking with animals.
It takes you
Or
10
Victor
minutes to
could.
pass that.
I think we should just kill these plants.
I think
Bust
it's
out the
probably important that I
insecticide,
talk to
or
animals.
How dry is the area? Like,
Well,
can we
it's
set it?
raining.
Ah, so that's right.
pouring-
Never
it's
mind. I was gonna say,
pouring
can
rain.
we set it on fire? I was like, can we set them on fire?
Yeah, I was considering using the torch to try to burn them up, but yeah, no, it's raining, so that's probably not gonna work well.
But your mic seems a little quiet to me.
Who, me? Yeah, sorry, because I'm not. It's not near
Not-
my face. It's like
no,
kind of like behind.
Not you, Lynn. I can hear you fine. I'm talking about our precious GM.
Mine is?
That was your own.
Yeah, it seems a little bit quiet to me.
Oh, okay. Let's see if I can up my volume a bit.
Which ones did I actually pick? Oh, yeah, that's right. I can only do 2 of them.
So I said this in the chat a few days ago and no one responded. What are the chances that they just wanted a little sunlight? They're plants. They like sunlight.
That was a Super 8.
Oh god. Alright.
Though it
Hey,
probably
hey,
wouldn't be
bro,
Victor.
could you use those swords of yours to just, cut back the canopy a bit? It's so dark in here.
Okay.
I'm doing something
Cat?
on a screen if I seem rather quiet.
You sound better now. I'm just worried that, especially with our group, you'll get talked over if you're not audible enough.
It's happened before.
Usually getting talked over
Happens
is
a lot.
not one of my problems. I usually outshout everybody if I have to.
True.
Okay,
Okay,
one
so
more
besides-
picture and we'll be set for the battle map here.
besides the truck earlier this week, someone tried to murder me with a door at my workplace today. Or not today, yesterday.
That's fun.
What is it with you and people wanting to hit you?
I don't know.
I think you earn it.
I mean, I thought that was supposed to be Alex's job.
No, it's not even just that. There's this one girl I work with who she's like being mean to me, but it's not actual mean. It's like playful mean. And I asked her today, I said, why are you mean to me? And she said, it's because it's fun. I'm like, no, I'm 6'4". You're supposed to be intimidated by me, not be mean to me. That's not how it works.
Well, I mean, come on, think of our group dynamic. I mean, we've got the tiny bard who is more scary than most of the giant people in this group.
Except for Duroc, who rolls not points on all his accidental intimidation checks.
I can't
Yes,
help
but-
it that I'm very scary when I don't want to be.
Yes, but those were
Clearly.
accidental. She does it on purpose.
I still find it funny that I have a +1 to charisma, and I'm the party face.
Well, because everyone
Only-
defaults to the priest being the party face, I think.
Yeah, well, I just kind of am all over the place right now.
It's all good.
That's fine.
So
Uh,
tell the people watching and listening about the twins, Ethel.
About what?
You know, those two new life forms.
Yes. My
The Satan
little,
spawn, what?
my new little minions. They're doing well, but they're 30. They were delivered at 34 weeks, but they have no other health issues besides being premature. So outlook is good. They just need to learn how to human.
I was learning how to be human. Yes, this is very
Well,
important.
like literally, my new son is so excited about eating that he literally puts his heart into it, and his heart rate drops.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, wow.
And he is so into sleeping that his heart rate also drops. And he also gets so into eating that he forgets to sleep. So like feeding him is super slow because he gets so into whatever he's doing that he just and she like her mother hates having sheets on her feet while sleeping.
Hmm. I know some people like that.
So they are he eats better in the evening, she eats better in the morning. So we're already at this stage we've been able to pick out distinct personality.
That's great, though.
But yeah, outlook is good. They're just gonna need to be in there for at least until they're 2 weeks old. If they and it's kind of to be expected because for the first couple of days it's like, oh, I was born, this is new, this is cool, and then they realize, wait, I have to work for everything now. So it's expected that the first few days they do really well, and then like the novelty of living wears off and they kind of fall back for a couple days.
Oh, yeah, I can sympathize.
It's horrible.
I mean, this is how the nurses who have been doing this for 35 years phrased it to me. Okay.
Oh my god. I mean,
And
I laugh and it's horrible, but it's like, oh man, these kids already know how life is. This is
Yeah.
great.
yeah. So so outlook is good. It's just gonna be a while until they can come home because they have to. There's a lot of criteria that they have to meet before it's safe to bring them home and not have medical observation. But she is completely off monitors, and they're both off IVs and getting all their calories from food. So
That's awesome, and I can't
pretty
wait
much
until
the
Big Brother-
best step so far.
I can't wait until Big Brother Sam realizes, hey, these aren't just toys. They're going to be here taking up some of my attention time for the rest of
Yeah,
my
I
life.
I keep asking him, like, are you still nervous? Because he was nervous about the babies, like, grabbing his finger and not letting go because that was in a book that he read. And it's just like, are you nervous? And he's like, no, I'm super excited. Like, he keeps finding things and wanting to buy them things.
Aw.
the novelty
That's
will still
terrific.
probably wear
Oh
off.
yes, very
You know,
definitely.
Give it
Especially
after
like the
after a
first
when
while.
time
they
they
don't
cry.
go away after a while. Yeah.
Well, that's the weird thing. Like they are super chill. Like when he's asleep and getting like his clothes changed, he doesn't give two shits.
It's like,
So
what do you mean they're not leaving?
yeah, so that's where we are. So that's why I'm here instead of dealing with two shrieking infants. But I would much rather be dealing with two shrieking infants.
It does,
no
however,
offense.
mean that in the near future we will not often see him. He will have heavy family duties, so we'll see how that goes.
Yes. Well, yeah.
Well, in real life, you're only dealing with 2 shrieking infants. Here, you're dealing with what, 5?
Right
Something like
about.
something like that. Yeah.
I mean, he had to deal with an entire cult before. I mean, that's enough shrieking
There you
infants
go.
for one lifetime.
Yeah, it's about 30 shrieking infants. I'm still dealing with about 30 shrieking infants. So yeah, we'll go with that.
And in the meantime, I have swapped you over to a battle map so you can actually see where
I
these
see
things
that.
are
Woohoo.
located, which the other map didn't give you a very good idea of how far away they were. They were actually, most of them are pretty far from you. Some of the small bushes, the twig-like things, have popped up very much right at your feet, and they are starting to wave their scratchy little splinter claws at you and are getting ready to come for you. However, some of the larger ones are further away and coming. Apparently the small ones were more like sentries, and the larger ones had to be summoned by whoever these people were that were dashing between the trees in the background. And so you will need to roll for initiative.
I have one job. Initiative still isn't it, but hey, I have one job.
Where's my chance? God damn.
You were saying? I got
20 is going incredibly slow for me. Give me a second.
5.
21.
I'm in a
Sweet.
forest. Don't worry, guys. I'll be there in about an hour.
Shut up. At least you're not on a boat trying to row a fat man to shore.
This time,
Yeah. Ooh, it just popped off. Oh, there you go.
I did. I was trying to get a picture.
Ah. Sorry for any weird noises in the background for me. My cat is apparently just wanting to be the loudest thing in the universe. Purring.
I feel like that's what we're fighting.
What?
I just linked it in game.
I see garble.
And I don't
Take
have
me money?
time to
Oh,
jump
jeez.
over there and look at it.
We're fighting those evil little twig things from The Mummy Returns.
Oh,
Totally,
that's
Never
pretty
seen.
much.
I don't remember those things.
Scary in their own way.
Those things used to give me nightmares when I was a kid.
I don't know why I'm my initiative. What is this? I don't even.
We have a +3 to it and roll a 19. So, yeah, I have a +0 and I rolled a 14.
I don't even know how I have the bonus.
Do you
in
have
the
Jack of all
initiative.
trades?
Yeah, I do.
That's why.
Technically,
I thought
Okay.
this is what we're fighting.
no. Did you add that to your initiative?
I don't think
Jack
so.
of all trades applies to initiative as well.
Okay. I just hit the button that said, Jack of all trades, Jack of all trades. This is
Yeah. Your Jack of all trades applies to your initiative rolls as well.
okay, yeah, because passive perception modifier is
It
0.
It also applies to just if somebody's like, oh hey, you have to do a strength check because you're not proficient in it.
Actually,
Well, actually,
I will
Actually.
remind you that each one of these things are actually a grove. There may be anything from 4 to 6 of the critters in these groves of plants that are moving towards you. So you basically
Perfect.
have the whole forest up in arms or up in twigs, as the case may be. And Sylvia, you
The
are
answer, Rocky.
Yeah,
up
surprisingly.
first.
Wait, who, me?
No, I am.
Okay, I was just gonna say, wait, no, I thought I had the second highest.
Yay.
Oh,
The half-elf dexterous bard is up first.
and I knew I forgot to do something this week.
Get swole.
That too.
Alright,
I forgot
I'm
to
at
make a
level-
battle axe because battle axe is a different thing than a
Battle axe does 2d6.
1d8. I thought.
Oh, battle axe,
Check.
not great axe. Battle
I
axe does
can do that
1d8 and
60
1d10.
feet. Sorry.
Yeah, but I'm using it as just a one-hander for the time being and still using the
1d8.
great axe two-hander.
Everyone, quickly to your rulers.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to figure out if this spell is worth using, so...
Basically, the
It
twig-like
wasn't just
bushes
you.
that are closest to you are pretty much in range, both for them and for you. The things that are further away will probably take a turn to get to you.
Okay. Yeah, so I think what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to cast this at a higher level because I'm all out of my twos, but I'm going to aim for, like, right where I'm pinging right now. Yeah, there it goes. Like, right in between the first two that are up there.
Did you say
And,
fireball?
no, I'm going to cast Shatter at 3rd level. I might have to... don't know if I got that working.
For an extra 1 damage.
Yeah, I know.
You rolled all criticals with that. That's actually rather impressive.
181.
1811.
Right about here, you cast
Yeah.
Shatter,
Love that
and
effect.
they have to cast a con save.
Yeah, all you guys are pretty much just gonna know is that there's like some loud ringing noise that's coming from between the two of them, and all of a sudden, boom, just thunder.
The one on the on stage left, one over here, that one did not save. The one on the right did. In fact, it crit saved. They would.
Okay, so
the
it,
one on the right takes 0 damage.
Oh, question.
One on the left takes.
Sorry, quick question. Quick question, because I'm looking at the tooltip. It says a creature made of inorganic materials such as stone, crystal, and metal. Okay, so these are natural
These
materials.
are organic, yes. They're
Okay,
trees.
so then it's failed one takes full damage, the other one takes half.
Yes, but half of one in D&D is 0.
Oh yeah. Well, it's 1 and then 10, so 5. Just we need 5 points for one, and then the full 11 on the other.
Actually, what you do, and I forgot to do something here that I'm going to do real quick, just like this to know, is you actually did 5 points of damage to the grove as a whole.
Oh, okay.
And it is
You and me are
Hero's
trying to
turn.
knock down the trees.
Alrighty.
Mark down what I've used. At least I only have
So,
one spell slot left.
These two small ones in front of us, they're just small, singular tree dudes, right?
They're a group of about 5 or 6 small bushes. Twigs, branches, bushes, whatever you want to call them.
Okay.
They're probably
and
knee height.
Which one was the one that was hurt? It was this one?
Yes.
Then Durak is just going to go over to this one and engage normally. Where is regular battle axe? Does 11 hit?
No, it does not.
Oh, right.
Swing at where a tree realistically should be.
Hold
Not
on.
used to swing your axe at your ankles.
Hold on,
The wood is tougher
I
than
missed
you.
my thing.
Yeah, the wood is tougher than you expected, and it doesn't. It kind of bounces off. It's very springy kind of wood, and it just doesn't cut into them with that strength of a hit. You're gonna have to hit them harder.
All right.
Again,
Well, then
hard,
I am gonna
hard.
take. I am gonna go ahead and attack again because I have extra attack.
And that one does not hit unless either of those have advantage.
Wow. Okay. No, neither hit. So we
What?
know we need more than a 12, guys. Derek is very frustrated. Stop moving around.
And one of the things in the background starts to move forward. He gets up to about there. POTUS, it's your turn.
Okay. Am I able to like move between these two without provoking attacks of opportunity? Or
Yeah,
are
as
they?
long as they're quite a bit of distance
Oh.
apart. They're
Yeah,
They're
they're
as
they're
far
like 10
apart as
feet away.
shown.
Yeah, you'll be able.
Yeah. So he looks over at Victor.
Victor looks back.
Oh God.
You want to do this?
Oh no.
Dawnwatch
No.
maneuver 3B.
No. No, that is my thing. You do not get to attack him with a deer. That is my thing.
Oh no.
Victor kind of says a little more specific.
Depends
Let's-
what returns.
Let's ride.
Victor considers this for a moment and nods.
Epotus casts Armor of Agathis on himself at second level. So he has 10 temporary hit points as ice and frost just sort of coats over him, and he looks at the trees about ready to remove all warmth from their existence.
To quote Critical Role in Fjord, I'm really cool.
And then
God.
just to avoid doing nothing else, he's going to move to a more central location of everything. Not even looking at these two groups because screw them.
Then Alexander's up.
Alex is looking at what he's seeing and kind of expecting something else. I expected something worse. All right. Yeah, I've been planning this move, and well, fuck it. I'm just gonna do exactly what I was planning to do. So Alex is going to move himself between the two beasties, and he's gonna let Dirok keep swinging at what he's swinging at, and he's gonna stab at the other one.
Okay, so you're getting
Oh, I
within
missed
10
that.
feet of it, and that's a hit
Yeah.
for 8 damage. And
No.
which, the one over here is the one that you're aiming at?
Yes.
All right, that is a hit for 8, and I need to roll real quick because I didn't have this properly set up.
Oh, that does not sound comforting.
And
Alex shouts out, "Just gotta go for the roots!"
you swing so powerfully that you hit all 6 of the little bushes in one swing.
Long sweeping motions.
So what? It's dead, or
No, it's not dead, but he has basically taken out 2 of them with one swing.
All right, I actually have a second attack still. Here, I'll show you again. Wasn't joking. I am showing you again.
Derek is not happy. He's getting flustered. How can this
Victor.
fool hit stuff and I can't?
Victor.
Oh, all right. So
I had a second attack.
Oh, I thought.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah, you were joking around, and I wasn't sure whether you actually had it or not.
Oh yeah, no, sorry. Yeah, I'll show you again, and then I rolled a second attack.
Level 5, extra
Okay,
attack.
And
Yep.
let's see how many of them that one hit. There's only. I'll do it 2 and 2. It hit both of them, and only one remains.
Oh, so this is kind of like fighting those rats before.
Yes.
Or
And
the
that-
or the
Yes,
bats.
these
Yeah.
are.
That's
They operate as a single unit, but you take them down individually. Yes. All right,
Okay.
Victor.
And I heard, as it were, the noise of thunder. One of the four beasts sang, "Come and see." And I saw, and behold, a white horse, which comes charging into battle, just crushing everyone, clearly by the size of that miniature.
Is that even classified a miniature anymore?
Bad
No,
horse, bad
no, I don't
horse.
think it is.
It's like a mega tree at this point.
Let's see. Let's do.
Of course, bad horse.
God.
All right,
A rider
so.
on a pale horse.
Well, the rider's on the way. All right, so yeah, as before, they've got to make a save or be knocked prone, and if they're knocked prone, I get to attack again.
Okie doke. So it is a strength save on. DC 14, they failed. So the one little guy remaining there has been knocked prone, and your damage that was included in that splinters him. You are trampling twigs into the ground. The twigs kind of writhe and twist and stretch towards the sky and make a screeching sound and then sink in like roots burrowing down into the soil. They have disappeared.
All right, well, I keep going on that charge. I stop next to a POTUS and I rear up on two legs.
We need a horse sound effect here. Okay, the one remaining grove of twigs rears up and needle-like splinters of wood stab out at Dirok.
Oh. Oh, hold on. Do I have my? Okay, I do have my shield. Just wanted to make sure I had my armor class on.
And they do not hit. The swinging of your axe and the trampling of their cohorts over there apparently threw them off their stride a bit, and all of them go wild.
That axe.
No.
Vlad. Oh,
Vlad is going to wait until the GM finishes her thought.
go ahead.
Okay, Vlad is going to see all this happening, and then he is going to Dirok, do you have those ones handled?
Yes, if they could stop moving, and I'm still swinging. Like, stop it! Stop it!
Alex, make sure he doesn't hurt himself. And then Vlad runs out over here, his shield up, and he is going to Sacred Flame on this guy.
Very good.
Actually, I just thought about it. These guys probably have a wait. Why do I have two of those? Not that one. There we go.
Okay, strength save? No, yeah, dexterity save, right. Right.
It's the second one, yeah. It's a
Yeah.
DC 15 dex save or it takes 9 radiant damage.
And that one
Because cantrips when on power, level 5.
Dex 10 does not make it. They take the whole thing and let me see, that is okay, so I need
Do you want some light? Have your fill. burning white light streaks down from between the leaves of the canopy.
And it is very effective. It manages to hit all of them. It spreads out and ricochets down the intertwined branches to the point that it actually manages to get all of them. It also silhouettes them enough you can tell there are 5 of them there that you are doing battle in that particular group. All right. Several of them behind, the whole bunch of them behind, proceed to move forward towards you.
Okay. I will trade out stuff.
All right. They get about to there.
Okay.
And as Sylvia gets ready to take her turn, you see things moving again in the forest behind. You get another glimpse of one of those humanoids with the green hair that steps forward out of the forest, and surrounding, she looks like she's a female of some sort, although she's very tall and willowy and very abnormal looking, really. She doesn't look like she's normal. But there are 4 more groves of those small twig-like plants surrounding her. And she points a staff towards you.
Towards who?
Towards the group. And says something in a language that you don't understand. And the twigs begin to move towards you. The druid, at the same time, slides back into the forest after commanding them. And as she does so, you notice the staff that she pointed towards you is glowing with a dark, corrupted forest green, very dark forest green mist surrounds the staff as she slides back into the forest, and obviously is casting some kind of power on the plants as she does this. All right, with that, Sylvia, it is.
Jeez. Trying to figure out the range on this thing real quick. Okay, can only do it at a single target. All right. I am at a loss for skills here. Probably we'll just look at the ones that Durak is swinging at and go, "Hey, you can't even take an axe like a proper tree. What the hell is this nonsense?" Just vicious mockery.
Very good.
Viciously mock these trees to death.
At this point, I'm trying to save my spells. I've only got 4 left. I got 3 1s and 1 3rd, so I'm making the best of it. We got an entire forest cut through.
I actually had a thought, but I'll let GM talk before.
Yeah, they actually kind of creak and groan in a way when the psychic damage hits them, and it is almost as if there is a sound of laughter coming from them.
It's a nice attempt.
You know what? I don't understand this.
Sufficiently creepy. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, no kidding. Did from where I am, would I have seen the creepy green lady?
Yes, all of you saw her clearly step out onto the path, move slightly out of the trees, onto the path, point, and the twigs animated and started moving towards you, and then she immediately uh, moved back among the foliage. She's dressed heavily in green and camouflage, even her hair is green, and it is very difficult to see her. She just blends completely into the tree.
Okay. If possible, I'd also just like to use my movement and be closer to the ground there.
That's fine. You have movement left.
Oh. That'll be all. I have. Yep, that's it for me.
Okie doke. Duroc. Apparently these
All
things have more effect from physical damage than they do from psychic damage, it looks like.
Okay. Well, then let's go chopping again.
Chop, 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 chop.
There I go
That was a-
chopping
That
again.
That was a
hits.
13.
That
Oh my
hits.
god, thank you.
All right, let's see how many of them you hit. You hit all 6 of them with one big swing, just like Alex did. You guys are swinging
Nice.
well when you hit. So you wiped out the whole group in one swing.
So I take the swing and then I'm like, oh, you're right, Alex. It is that.
He just cleaved all of them.
Yeah,
Once
I sour
again-
fanged them.
Yeah, once again they explode into splinters, and the splinters keep moving and crawling on the ground and making creaking noises, and eventually sink down into the soil slowly and dissipate.
Yeah,
Creepy
one of
little
them,
things.
and one of them also says, "I am Groot," and then I turn sad.
I was.
We are Groot.
Oh wait, hold on. I get an extra attack, and I still have my movement.
Level 5.
Where?
related.
Oh, I don't think I'm anywhere even close to any of them. I think this is probably the closest one. Yeah. Okay, so I can't. Well, I can't pull out a javelin, can I?
No, you've made your action, so you can't do that.
All right. Well, then I am going to move. Here, kind of want to be in front of Lad, so he doesn't get bum rushed. So we'll move right there. And yeah, that ends my turn.
Very good. The one here moves forward, and it's pretty well got a choice of what it's going to do. It's probably going to move towards you, Duroc, since you were the one most recently doing activity. So it moves in on you, and you will be the first one involved with one of these. The plant it looks like a rose bush grown awry. It has thorns all over its branches, and it proceeds to try and claw you with all of the thorns that it has.
Okay.
And a 22 does hit. 3 of them
Ouch.
hit you of the group of 5. So you took a total of 24 damage.
Ouch! And I am not raging, so I take that full 24.
And with that, it's Apotus's turn.
I will spend 15, half of my movement to go astride my psychotic vampire steed, and I shall tell him, "Take me to the center," and I will ready dragon roar.
Nice.
Very
Plug
good.
your ears, horse thing.
And Alexander, you are up.
Oh, right, yeah, he's ready in action. So, I need to see how far that movement is. I assume that between the 2 of these, there's enough room for me to move without taking an attack of opportunity, correct?
If you move close to one or the other, if you're right in the middle, you might be within range one. So kind of slide over more towards one.
Oh. Actually, maybe never mind. 1 second. Okay, there we are. I second thought, I'm going to do something different. I am also going to engage with Durog as whatever this tree dude looking thing is. Pile of rose bushes.
Rose bush from hell.
It's a Sylvari.
This fucking horny Sylvari is gonna run up and charge him. Damn it, there's no roll.
Okie doke, that is a miss. He stumbled over one of the little twisting roots that was left where Durok slattered it and did a stumbling attack and missed.
I'm not gonna blow an extra die to attack, or blow an extra die to make that into a hit. This one is also a miss. Alex kind of, apparently I'm not very good against rose bushes. However, I am going to,
Actually,
set myself
on the rose
up for
bushes,
a,
that's a hit.
Oh, really?
The 8
Oh,
was
wow.
not,
So
but on the
13 is a good
rose-
hit.
Yeah, the rose bush is actually hit. Let me get.
I hit on an 8?
No, the 8 was
I
not
think the second
good enough.
attack.
The 12 was
12.
good enough.
Okay. So, yeah, Alex, stabs and flails horribly after, tripping over, one of the remnants of one of the branches that he cut up earlier. But he manages to recover and catch him with an upswing.
You only managed to hit one of them because of the stumble, but you did get him with a pretty powerful hit, and you did do the 13 damage to him.
A rose gently goes.
Yeah, let me.
The
And that
rose
is
gently falls to the
not
ground.
correct. That should be. Oh yeah, he was hit before. That's why. Okay. So you did. Let me first get the 13.
Yeah.
And then
So
the
Alex deals
fighter
13
makes him
damage
fight you.
Oh no, a tunnel fighter basically makes it so if anything comes within range of me, I get another attack on him. Let's just phrase it that way.
It's a little bit more complicated than that.
Yeah, like it's a little more
Close enough,
complicated,
yeah.
but for the sake of speeding things up, if anything enters my range or moves within my range, I get a attack on them, even if they're using disengage.
Very good. So Victor, you're up. Thundering Hoof.
All right.
Oh, and I get multiple opportunity attacks.
Yep.
As requested, I am going to circle around the edge here and then charge into the middle. And I'm going to OOCly pause a second while Apotus's ready to action goes off.
Epotus lets out that death roar, and he chooses every single twig except of this group over here.
Okay. So
'Cause they're all within 30 feet. So they need to beat a DC 13 Wisdom, or they are feared, and they will only repeat the save if they take damage.
very good. He roars and DC 13 Wisdom.
Just
or I'll do
mentally
one
insert a
for each one.
Godzilla roar.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, she inserted a lion roar.
That was all I had up at the moment, but that'll do. Let's see. We have
Godzilla.
3 of them. The thorny-looking green ones, none of them save. The one that Dirok is fighting did not save. And the little twig guy.
Apo, did you take the DC into consideration with our proficiency upgrade for level 5?
Oh, I did not.
So the DC is 14 instead of 13.
Yes. So I need to fix that.
2 of the
Thank
little
you.
guys saved, 1 did not. So basically, everybody here takes.
The fear.
Okay, so they're all feared except this one right here in the middle is not. All the others are feared. So let me get a fear symbol on them so I know who's feared here.
And you said that they only make the save if they're attacked,
Yes, if they take no
or if they
specifically
take damage.
specifically if they take damage. So
So
I
if we
mean,
leave them alone, they don't make any saves.
they cannot move these three. Well, this one, like whichever
It
ones
looks
are
like
feared, they can't move any closer to me. So wherever Victor brings me, they will not. I basically have created a wall where they cannot cross willingly.
And I continued that movement into a hooves attack, but apparently he startled me too, because that was not a good roll.
How high is your horse damage output potential?
I mean, that's pretty high, dude. That's a 13, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. It's 2d6 plus 4, and if they're not prone, I get to do it again. And I have Savage Attacker, which is kind of like having advantage on your damage.
And that
Okay,
was a miss, so they take no damage or prone, whichever one you charged. And the small ones are up. Do they have to retreat from you, Apple, or only
They
No,
don't
they
have to
no,
retreat?
no, they don't run away from me. What basically just whatever feared just means they have disadvantage to attack me as long as they can see me.
On attack rolls, not to
Just-
attack you.
Just yeah. And so as long as they can see me, they have disadvantage on attack rolls, and they can't willingly move closer to me. They can move around, so they can't. So they can move like they could do like that to come around, but they can't do any sort of thing where they are going in a direction towards
Straight
me.
lines are a bad idea for them right now.
Yeah.
Since Epotus is on the horse, the 2 groves of twigs that were not affected by it proceed to try and claw at the horse. What is your armor class in that form? 11?
Let's see. Yeah, 11.
They both hit. Let's see, a total of, that's 10. You took a total of 13 piercing damage from their scratching twigs and thorns and splinters, Victor.
Alrighty.
Vlad, you are up.
Casting Bless on Dirok, Victor, and let's go with Alex. Can you not, dog? Let's go with Alex. Each of you get a D4 2 attack rolls.
Cool.
Okay, very good. I just noticed your St. Pat's hat. I've got a St. Pat's shirt on.
Yes. And then I guess I'll just run up to this guy, stand next to. Actually, I'm gonna go around to this guy for my movement.
Remember that he's got that fear on him.
Yeah, I can't attack him. I cannot attack him. I've used my action for cast Bless.
Let's see.
I'm just running up to him like, come on, my bro.
This is the last turn on this round, so nothing happens yet. It will at the beginning of Sylvia's turn. And these guys, let's see, they can't move closer to Epotus, but they can move closer to Dirok.
Yep.
They have disadvantage on attack rolls while opponents is in their sightline.
Oh, so it's all attack rolls.
Yeah,
not
all
just-
attack rolls.
I have
Okay.
I have shook them.
They are
They're
shook.
scared.
They have been shooketh.
So pretty good tank build.
Show.
Actually, the two little ones didn't move yet. Wasn't that a turn? They're back there still. All the green furry palm-looking ones move close to, but not right up against Dirok. They actually stay back a little ways, and they lift their branches, and let's see, who all have they got there? They've got Dirok and they've got Alex. One of them throws nettles at each of you, and if they hit, they will sting. Let's see what we've got here. They throw their stinging nettles, and one at Dirok missed.
Oh, thank you.
The one on Alex
Disadvantage.
missed. 12 is not enough. So both of them missed. Now, again, as they finish their turn, the trees start to move and the bushes start to move in the forest again. And one more time, you see that druid coming forward. Again, the
God, we need to get rid of her.
Smoking staff. Again, she only steps slightly out of the forest to keep from having any kind of heavy danger to herself.
So I'm just gonna charge it up at her next turn.
I was thinking of doing the same thing, just go into a rage and start charging at her, because we're gonna have an unending tree.
And she slinks back
Alex is
again
gonna farm for XP.
into the forest, just like she did before. All right, Sylvia, it is your turn.
I'll be right back.
You're muted, Lynn, if you were talking. She must still be
She must be AFK.
helping her roommate.
Yeah, we'll snag her as soon as she comes back. Dirok, go ahead.
There we go.
Okay.
Nope, I'm here. I'm
Okay.
here. I'm sorry. Somehow that got switched on. I don't know how. I don't know why. Anyways, I was wondering if it's possible to make a stealth roll to see if I could start sneaking. If I could start sneaking past a lot of the combat.
You are in the trees, and I will say you can make a stealth roll because you have some cover, and therefore would be a little bit harder to see in the middle of battle.
A few.
So yes.
Out of 14. Just for that, I'm not gonna take any attack action, but I want to, I guess, double dash, which is like 60 feet,
Let me see.
if I'm remembering this correctly.
Give me a second to see how good
Yeah.
their perception is. Oh, 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 oh.
They saw me.
It's not, no, and I just realized that is appropriate, and it reminded me of something. Let me see. Actually, yeah,
Eh?
okay, they have there's something about them in sight that I had to double check on, but their roll was bad enough that even with what they have, they did not notice you slinking into the trees, so you are in stealth.
Okay, so I'm going to do my double dash through this. I'll happily take a reduced movement because forest. If you want to give me that disadvantage, I'm cool with it.
I will say
but
that if you get within 5 feet of those plants, their other ability may kick in. So stay further than 5 feet.
yeah, no, I was just going to take the dash action. I was going to like like go down to here and then go over to
Very
about
good.
here.
As long as you stay at least 6 feet away from them, I'll say that's fine.
Yeah, I would from how I was measuring it. Let's see. This is the first point where I'd be moving, and then I'd move the next 30 and end up.
But that's what I'm saying. If you go like that, make sure you go over far enough that you're not within that
Okay,
range.
so I think I see what you're saying. So so their 5 feet would be more like this then?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So right about there is where I had it.
Yep.
So I'm already making my way towards the evil druid.
And you took your
Probably not the
action on
brightest, but
dash, And Duroc, it is your turn.
Duroc is getting frustrated that she just keeps summoning trees. For Alex.
By the way, I have
this
to
is-
back up a second. I forgot
I'm
to
back.
take the third attack that was on Vlad. There was one more attack that I forgot to take. The one on the left
Okay.
side.
I got attacked?
Yeah, because I forgot to take that third one. But it missed as well.
Did it take any
They all
damage?
missed. They all missed.
She's taking it right now.
Yeah, all
Okay.
of them have
High
missed.
AC plus disadvantage.
And it is
so-
Duroc's turn.
All right, Alex.
Yes.
How is I know your fighter is mainly a defensive fighter, right?
I can kill this. I have plenty of damage now.
If I was to run away to go find that druid, would you be able to handle these guys if they stay near you?
I don't know how much HP they have, but probably. There's a lot of stuff I haven't been touching on this character.
Yeah, I'm assuming that the one that we're surrounding is probably going to have the most health, and then the one surrounding us is.
I'm just just let him
All
let him
right.
test himself.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'll put it this way, I have yet to push this character to any sort of stretch or limit. Since level 1, I have yet to even stress this character.
You're raged yet.
No, that's what I'm
Easily.
going to do. I'm going to rage now because that last attack that they hit me with took 24 health. So Derek's gonna rage. Put that up. Did I put that up? I did not put that. Just putting my timer on. And then I am also going to double dash with my 40 speed. So here, am I able to go this way and not be in the range of this guy, or do I have to go?
They're not far enough apart to be able to sneak through that. They're quite
All right. Well,
close.
then I'm gonna go on through. Go on through between the two of them. Well, here, let me actually figure out. So, this is 40 feet here. Well, can I do? Yeah, that's about a little bit more than 5 feet. So would I be able to do this here, or do I have to go?
You would take
Here
you would take an attack from the two guys that are closest to you, but they do have disadvantage.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
And you would.
But I mean, would I be able to do this
you
without
would
the third
not-
guy that's kind
right.
of close to the arrow?
Yes, that's correct.
So I can move this far?
Yes.
All right. So then I'm going to move that far. And I'll take those 2 attacks of opportunity.
Which are disadvantage.
Yes.
Because I am the god of fear.
And I'm the god of the sun.
With disadvantage, they both missed.
All right. That paid off. All right. Then, like I said, I'm going to double dash. Am I able to move right in between the guy and the tree, or is he in the point that I can't move there?
She wasn't that far back.
I thought the druid? She's over here.
Yeah, she's right here.
She retreated fully back into the trees somewhere. You can't see her. She's well back into the trees. She took her full movement.
Oh. Well, yeah, but I'm making what I'm asking is, can I? Because I'm doing a dash. Because I still have, I never used an action.
If you wind up where you are there, you will take an attack of opportunity from that.
Oh yeah, no, I'm asking, can I actually move there, or is the tree blocking my path that I
No,
have to
those
move
are-
like right here or
No,
something?
it's overhanging branches. It actually overhangs the entire area where you are. The trunks are back a little ways from the path, so you can get through.
So maybe right here then, and then not taking an attack of opportunity?
Correct. Yes.
All right, then I will do that. I will do an additional 40 feet right there.
Very good.
And I am looking for the druid, pretty much.
You do see a flash of green off in the forest, but she's a fair distance from you yet. And with that, let's see, we've got this guy who is going to move in on you.
Moving in on your girl.
And the one up top will attack Alexander with disadvantage. So the one attacking Alexander. Boy, I am rolling bad. Even forget about the disadvantage. I can't roll above an 8 with advantage.
I'm rather happy for that.
Yeah, and
Right.
the one attacking Dirok now reaches out and tries to like grasp him with splinters of the ends of its twigs. It's like trying to pierce twigs into you, and that one hits. Double check. Yep, that one hits. So 4 of them hit you. You took 28 damage, so 14 damage.
Ain't looking good for big old Darok.
And you're a bit too far away for me to heal you.
Yeah.
POTUS.
Downside of rushing off like that.
Well, I'm raging right now. I'm not thinking clearly.
These two aren't. He's gonna lean down and take a swipe at
Oops.
these
What I wanted
two.
to do.
And then indicate to Victor that we should still stay here, like unless I don't know, is it Dirok? I can't even see Dirok. He's in the middle of the trees. Never mind, screw him. Yeah, we're gonna take 2 swipes at one swipe here, 1 swipe there.
I like to think that POTUS said that out loud.
Are you saying that I'm blending in with the green background? Are you saying that you're a racist?
Oh my god. Stop.
Is that what you're saying, POTUS?
Stop. Terrible.
The 18, the 10.
That's a bad thing to say. I can't help it. My skin's green. Actually, I don't even know. I don't even know what orc skin colors are in this game.
The first one there, did you swing from bottom to top or top to bottom?
Let's do like a golf swing.
So bottom to top.
Yeah.
So the bottom one took damage. I got to roll for just how much. Two of them got hit with that, so they took a total of 18 damage. Basically, one of them is, no, let's see, 2 of them are pretty much down. The second one is heavily injured and has most of its arms chopped off. But you've basically taken the 6 down to 4 with that hit. All right. Anything else before we move on to Alexander?
Nope.
I suppose I should call it Alexander. I'm always saying Ander, but it's Ender. Alexander.
Just call me whatever the hell you want to call me.
Anyway,
All right,
except for
douchebag.
late for dinner. I was going to say late for dinner, but yeah. Anyway, it is Alexander's turn. You have lots of. It's a target-rich environment.
All right, I got a silly question. Is it possible for me to move ever so slightly without taking an attack of opportunity? Like less than 5 feet? I just want to shuffle a little bit closer.
as long as you stay in range within the 5 feet of. Actually, you're 10 feet, aren't you?
It's the
My
way.
attack range is 10 feet.
Yeah.
The way
So
if as long as you stay within their melee range, they can't take attacks of opportunity against you.
All right. Well, then Alex is going to kind of shuffle along this way. Hope not to get the tree between me and the other, or me and
if
Mr.
you want to move
Rosebush.
that direction, you've got a problem. There's no room there. These two guys.
Okay, yeah, so there is a tree. So there is a tree here.
There's
Okay.
two.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a tree in the middle of the path. So yeah, you've got a lot of obstacles there. You go the other way, you're fine, but not that way.
Understood. I'll start with what I'm doing here then. So Alex is going to start with wondering what the hell got that orc off running so hard. It just seemed they just froth of the mouth and start attacking. Whatever. Die, Rosebush!
And that one is now no longer feared. Let me take that off. We'll see what its damage is.
It's another save. It isn't automatic.
Okay, I will do it.
They-
Save. Wisdom save, was it?
Yes.
Wisdom of 14, I think it was.
DC 14.
Takes 8 damage, and there are 5 of them in that group. So. You hit only one of them, but you did 8 damage to that one. So you basically, this one is now down to probably, you've got about 3 of them, and one of them badly wounded still left in that grove that's near you. And what did you say the
All right.
DC was on the wisdom?
14.
Seven doesn't make it, so it's feared again.
All right. Yeah, keep that dice ready, cause Alex has got another roll.
That's a hit as
He's gonna
well.
keep trying to cut these bushes down.
He's a gardener.
Alex feels-
Samwise Gamgee!
Alex feels much less bad about taking a bush axe to a bush.
That time you hit 3 of them, and so you did a total of 15 damage. There are only 2 of them remaining. Any other actions?
I'm not really in a position to. I mean, I could like kind of shoulder shuffle around him, but it feels a little bit expletive, and I'm pretty quickly going to end up in range of these guys.
The second wisdom roll on the second attack succeeded.
Okay, so he's no longer afraid of, well, the guy
Opponents.
who's not hitting him.
He's no longer afraid of a POTUS, and he's not. He doesn't have disadvantage on his roll. Victor.
All right, so the pale horse is looking more red from its blood that's been splashed out onto the ground. But its muscles writhe around like snakes, and the flesh starts to knit itself back together. He focuses to do even more. Very slightly
And he
more.
And the
dies.
POTUS looks down and goes, "Hey, you just got my leg there."
Let's see. So, let's see. That's only a bonus action, though. So he is going to go ahead and rear up and try to trample the one of the guys in front of him.
Remember, you're blessed.
Yep. So 17 to attack.
And 17
10,
for
10 damage.
And 10. Okay, so many numbers there.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So.
No save because it's not a charge.
Right. Okay. So 10 damage, That was a hit. And I'm going to find out how many of these guys you hit. You hit all 6 of them. That wipes out
Nice.
that little group.
All right.
Again, the writhing twigs as you trample them into the ground. The remaining twig blights, have you done all your actions?
Yeah.
I am Groot.
The remaining ones move away. They see Dirok and they begin to move back towards him because they don't want to move towards Apotus. The one right in front of the horse again attacks the horse with its wooden claws. 12 is not. Yes, it is. Okay. It hits 5 of them hit, so 10 damage.
All right.
And Vlad, you're up.
The horse is starting to look like something that a changeling bard might ride.
Vlad, there is no way I'm going to be able to heal Dirok.
Nope.
Like, even if I try to use Healing Word, he's still more than 30 feet away from where I'd be able to move. So, he is going...
Are you saying you don't want to make the effort and come save my life? Is that what you're saying?
Nope.
I would run through a whole bunch of tree ants and bushes and whatnot to save your life. You can't do the same for
Guilt
me?
trip.
To do your
is a new
non-existent
attack.
healing?
He's taking on a level of bard, and it's the special attack. It's called Guilt Trip.
My son
So-
taught him well.
The only one that can really hit you is the one that's feared, and he has disadvantage.
Yeah, but I don't want to hit him and give him his takeaways.
But you don't have to hit him. I'm saying
No,
run
you're
away.
saying move past him.
I know, that's what I'm trying to do. You guys
Yeah.
keep interrupting me. I'm going to move to right about here, taking the attack of opportunity from this guy. And then he is going to cast...
You take 2 of them, actually. The one that you moved away from and the one that you passed.
I'm still within range of this guy.
But you weren't in range
I
when
went
you
around
started.
this tree. I took an attack of opportunity to go into his attack range.
When you move past or into the range as you're doing it, yeah. Any movement.
Must be a creature thing. Anyway, did either of them hit?
I'm going to find out. I was waiting for that to be settled. This one throws as you move away. It claws at you, and 16. Oh wait, 15.
Does not hit.
With disadvantage. That does not hit. So you're okay on that one. The thorn guys, you move past him into the other battle. He proceeds to try and claw at you. And come on. Woo! Let's see. He does not have disadvantage. He hit with crit. You took...
Of course he did.
5.
I took 5 damage.
I'm finding out how many
5
of them hit.
damage.
Only one of them hit. Oh no, yeah, only one of them hit. That roll should have been there. And so you only took 13 damage.
Alright, I am going to... that was concentration for the bless spell.
Oh, okay.
I am going to use Sacred Flame on this guy, the one I'm flanking with Alex.
The one that hit you,
This
yep.
is Yeah, the DC 15 dex save or take 10 radiant damage.
Thorn Dex. Yeah, he failed. Let's see, that's a 5. So you hit 4 of them for the 10 damage. That's 40 damage. And that wipes him out.
Smack me, how dare you!
Large pieces of wood fall off because it's a much larger being, and they writhe for quite a while trying to regroup and pull themselves back into something before they finally just turn into sawdust and evaporate. Any other activity?
No, I can't use anything for my bonus action, so no.
Alright, all the green ones now are going to attack. The one nearest Vlad attacks him. You did not get hit with that one. The one further from you is also going to attack you.
So question, are we using flanking rules for this?
No, I don't use flanking rules. That's more of a 4E rule. And Alexander will get showered with stinging nettles from the other direction. I cannot roll for the damn. These powerful hitters.
They make an excellent tea.
I cannot roll anything worth a darn, even if they don't have disadvantage. I can't roll anything worth a darn. All right, Sylvia.
Yay, it's my turn.
Before Sylvia's turn.
Oh no!
The druid is now quite a ways from the group. You can see her moving into an opening. The forest is opening up at the end of where you can see there into large farmed fields. You are approaching the winery now. You can pretty well guess because you can see wires strung across and vine-like plants hanging on the wires and things. And so you believe you are now approaching the winery per se. She steps out of the grove in the area nearer the winery.
All right, so the chick is down here now. I take it.
No,
Because I was a little bit confused by what you were describing.
You see her again here, and this time, what looks to be actually the grapevines, a very much larger creature that is all wound together, but it looks like there's only 2 of them, and they are very massive and powerful, and it begins to lumber forward towards the group. And again, she steps, whoops, that's a tree. Let's try that again. Did the earth move for you too? And I've got to pull something up here just a second.
Now, did she go back into hiding? Because, like I said, the narrative for me, I got a little confused with that following.
Yes.
Shit. All right.
She is moving back towards the winery area. Each time you see her, she vanishes further back towards it, and you can guess that she has moved into the actual area of the winery itself.
Okay.
Just a second, let me pull up a sheet here. Okay, she now disappears back in the direction of the plowed fields, and it is your turn.
Okay, how big is this thing compared to the other one that I'm pointing to with the arrow?
Individually, they are about the same size.
Okay.
There are less of them. In fact, individually, they're probably larger than that one. But there are only 2 of these where there were 5 of the others, hence the smaller size to indicate that.
Like for some reason I can't remember how to do this, but to give Bardic Inspiration, it's bonus action or is it an action to do it?
It's a bonus action.
Okay. All right. Sorry, I've been formulating a plan, and then when I realized that she's moving further and further back, I'm like, okay, that plan just went out the window. So I'm never going to actually catch up with this chick at the current pace that I'm going at. So that what I was planning will not work. That won't count as that. Would I see Duroc from where I'm currently at, or is he too obscured by all the trees?
I shouldn't be too close to a tree.
Yeah, you remember these trees overhang, and the branches and trunks aren't as close together as all the leaves would indicate. You are able to see him. He's partially obscured, but you can see him.
Okay, because I'm going to. I don't know if this is going to work, but I want to 1-2 punch this. And I am going to cast Dispel Magic on that sucker right there.
Uh-huh. Okay.
The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level, so it would be a 13? Yeah.
No, it's whatever. If there's a spell on the target you're casting it on, and it's higher than 3rd level, the DC is 10 plus whatever the spell affecting the target is. For instance, if there was a 4th level spell affecting the creature that you're casting Dispel Magic on, the DC would be 14. If it's a 3rd level spell or lower, it's just dispelled.
Okay.
Very interesting. And it's the one right in front of Duroc you cast that on?
Yeah.
It falls apart.
Yes!
Sweet, because then the next thing I'm doing is that's it for all of my 3rd levels. 1st level healing word on Duroc.
Oh, thank God. So I get a +8?
Yeah. That's as much as I can do right now.
That's more than enough. I'm assuming that this healer person is incredibly squishy and that this here is the real fight.
Huh?
I'm assuming that this person that's summoning all these trees is actually really squishy, and then all these trees and plants and whatnot is the actual part of the fight.
Did not realize the healing word had a range of 60 feet. I thought it was 30 feet.
Nope. Yeah, it's 60 feet.
And it is.
And it's a bonus action, so.
Do you have any other bonuses, actions, whatever? Is that it?
That's it. That's all I can do for right now. Unless, I think I'm probably going to make sure I have the sword out and ready, and keep myself making sure I don't move too far. Yeah, I'll move closer to Duroc to back him up at this point, because that's all I can do for now.
Duroc's turn.
Alright, so this guy is the only one that was summoned the last time around that we saw?
The pair of those, there's 2 of them, but they were the only ones summoned.
It's like how these other guys are like 5 guys, but it's 1 token, right?
Correct.
There's 2 in that one
There's
token?
2 in
Okay,
that one
that's what I was... Alright, so I am going to move to about there.
Can I yell at Duroc and say, "Don't leave, she's trying to lure you into a trap"?
You can. I'm raging right now, so I'm not paying attention.
I'm hoping that he'll hear this.
Let's do a wisdom save. What should I? What? Because
Do
like
a pers-
Darok's
do a
raging. He's not going to pay
persuasion roll,
attention.
Sylvia, and Darok, you do a wisdom save to see if you listen to her. See if you are wise enough.
I don't think I should worry about a
That
wisdom
she's-
save.
Yeah, she's
If-
pretty persuasive there.
Oh, I crit
Oh,
too.
damn.
How does that work with 2 crits?
Technically, the crits only affects attack rolls. If it's for a
Yeah,
check, then it's just
number
normal.
against number. Yep.
So I
she
would hear it?
persuaded you. Yep, you heard her.
Actually,
Well-
with persuasion, there's going to be mitigating factors, such as if he really doesn't want to do it, it changes. Like again, this is
Oh, yeah, he
like
still has
persuasion
free
rolls
will.
against
She didn't-
PCs.
She didn't try to charm him. He is rolling to
Yeah.
find out if he heard her through the rage.
All right, yep. No, I heard her. But so this does change my plan. I am actually still moving the 40 feet to about here. I'm assuming that this guy probably has like 30 feet.
Don't
that's-
forget that you have a D4 to attack rolls.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that because that was actually part of the second plan. So here, I'm yeah, we'll risk this guy because I'm still in rage because of the attack that I suffered from the guy. So about right there.
The only downside to being first on this list of turn orders is having to sit here and wait and going, oh god, I need to let Apotus know that this might be a trap up ahead, and Durak is already running into it.
All right. So do I see anything? Can I see her within throwing range?
No, she is not within throwing range. She has moved out. You can see her. She is in an opening now. You are able to see the farmhouse or winery. It's a 2-story building out in the middle of these large fields. It's many, many acres of winery, and she is running at an amazing pace across the fields and away from it.
She's more than 120 feet away from me right now.
She is basically running like mad. No, I would not say she's more than 120 feet. I would say she's probably about 90 feet from you now.
Because I could still throw a javelin since it's 30 120.
Yeah, she's 90.
All right. Well, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna drop the battle axe and throw a javelin at her.
It's a long range, so you're going to be at disadvantage, but you have
Yeah,
the
that's
plus
what he was
D4.
saying.
Yep.
That's what he was saying.
So, I don't have a raging one in case, so we'll figure that out afterwards.
It's just +2 to attack, or maybe +3
yeah,
to
yeah.
attack.
It's +2 attack. +3 is next level.
Damage rolls, rather.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, and
And
the 8 hits.
You're at disadvantage.
Yeah.
No, the 8 does not hit.
Because
You've
I'm
got it
well.
plus.
Hold on. 30 or 120. Okay, so what makes it disadvantage? Because you said about 90 feet away.
If it's greater than the small range, then it's at
You're at
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
If it's
greater
greater
than
than the
large
second
one.
range,
So then I need
you
to do-
can't hit that.
Right.
Slash roll 1d4.
9.
So does a 9 hit?
No.
Dang it.
If you rolled the
All right.
4, you would have, but not 9.
All right.
So
Wait. Hold on. Hold up. Let me check something real quick. Like,
Reckless attack, you would have had to declare it before you attacked.
wait, what?
If you're talking about reckless attack, you would have had to declare that before you attacked.
No, that's not what I was thinking of. I was considering reckless attack, but I decided not to. But then that was like from a previous thing.
I also think that only applies to melee attacks, anyway.
The reckless attack. Oh,
I recklessly throw something at you to beat you with it.
yeah, right. Where is
Anyway, go ahead and make your
where
attack.
is rage?
Rage doesn't give anything to attack rolls, it's only to damage.
Well, no, my while raging. Oh no, I have my resistance. My strength thing doesn't happen until next level, anyways. So
The
all right,
javelin.
this ends my turn.
The javelin arcs over the plowed fields and lands within about 3 feet of her, and she jumps away, and you hear her yell, but she keeps on running. And we have any of them left? We do not have any of them left. So it is Apotus's turn. Hypothesis.
Hypothesis. He uses heal to kind of tap Victor and gesture with his head to this group as he takes 2 swipes at this thing.
How much healing did you give on Victor? The second one hit for 7, and there are 6 of them.
I'm a dummy. I forgot I had a second attack.
Wow.
And you hit 3 of them, so you did a total of 21 damage to the group. There are still 4 of them left in the group. All right. Any other actions, Apotus? And did you say you were going to heal Victor?
I am going to... Victor, do you need more AC, you think?
AC would be fantastic because I only have 11.
Shield of Faith as a bonus action.
+2 to AC.
Cool.
Alexander.
All right, since my rose bushes have just been chopped down to the root, Alex is going to step in here and attack at actually right here. Works because of reasons, and I'm going to keep swinging my. Today I'm going to call it a bush axe.
And that hits. Which one did you swing at that time?
I'm going to start at this one, the one closer to Vlad.
Okay.
I'll let you do all your rolling, and then I'll swing again. What would happen if I tried to trip one of these? They're a bush. Can a bush fall down?
These would probably be pretty resistant because with each step they have like roots that penetrate into the soil and grip and so forth. You did, however, manage to hit all 5 of them with that swing that was in that grove. So you did a total of 40 damage to that group.
Cool. And I'm going to swing again. I'm
Don't
just hitting
forget-
everything today.
Don't forget you're also blessed, so you get a plus D4
Isn't that to hit?
to hit. Yes.
Yeah. I was gonna see if that 12 hit, and I had something for that if it missed. Sorry. Anyway, yeah. So 19 also hits.
Also hits, yes. And that is on the other group or the same one?
Same group. I'm gonna keep swinging at this one until it's down.
Okay, there's only 3 of them left there. Actually 4, I guess. It would add up to 4. And you only hit 1 that time. So you did 11 damage on one of them. However, that means there's only 3 of them left in that group. Any other actions?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep setting myself for Tunnel Fighter, which I'll explain what it does when I ever have any reason for any of the other effects to go off.
Well, that's what I figured. Just explain it to me when it comes into play. Victor?
Alrighty. So Victor is going to go ahead and first of all, he is going to focus on regenerating for a moment. Okay, that's a little better than last time. Let's see.
And there's only 4 of those little bushes left in front of you, down from the 6 they started
and
at.
he's going to go ahead and try and trample them.
That is a hit. Strength save. And that was the wrong one that I just clicked. Let me try again. 15, they grip the ground with their roots and manage to avoid being knocked down. However, you did quite a large amount of damage to them. There were 4 left. You hit 3 of them, so you did the 10, right?
Yeah.
So you did a total of 30 damage to that group. There is only 1 of them remaining.
Okay, since there's only one, I'm going to go ahead and charge towards the other groups as POTUS requested.
And you will, of course, take a minor attack of opportunity there. 12. What's your AC's 13 now, isn't it?
Yep.
So you miss. And
They missed because we had faith that they would.
For being kind of on opposite ends of the spectrum, we work really well together.
Yes.
You're both very devoted to your causes. The twigs, the few that remain, begin to see Dirok's no longer in range of those, so they turn on the horse, and the one that you injured waves its claws for a little bit and starts to shuffle in the direction that you went, Victor. It might actually make it, yes. It just barely makes it in range, so all 3 of these twig groups, let's see, they can't attack. They can now, Apple, on this sphere, if they attack Victor, how does that?
They have disadvantage on attack rolls
Okay,
while I am
though,
visible to them.
Right, so even though you're on it, they're not moving. Those 2 are not moving closer. They're just attacking what's there. So they would.
It's two separate things. It's frightened is a creature. A frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear, me, is within line of sight, and the creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear, me.
Yeah.
So they can't move willingly closer to me, and so long as I'm visible to them, they have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. So grappling is good, and attacked and being attacked.
My disadvantage failed. I rolled some very good rolls other than the disadvantage. But anyway, they all miss. All of them. All 3 groups.
I'm
miss.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Vlad,
Vox
it
Machina.
is your
Broken.
turn.
I'm trying. There we go. Alex seems to have this pretty well on lockdown.
I really do. Just been bitching that I've been hitting everything.
These guys, it's a combination of you having really low AC, or you having
Relatively good
D4
AC.
to attack, relatively good AC, having plus D4 to attack, and them having really low AC.
Obviously, if you move away, you will take an attack of opportunity, but I doubt very much with my rolls that's going to mean anything.
I'm just going to nod to Alex.
I've got this.
Put my shield in a salute and rush over here.
And it rolls a 13 on disadvantage and misses you.
Clang.
For the first time in forever, I finally get to fire off Sentinel. Finally! I get a free attack. And it fucking misses!
D4.
Oh, wait, no, I got a D4! I don't even have a dice up. Give me a second.
Just slash roll space d4.
I'm just typing it in.
Yep. With the 4 you hit. And which one of the two? Let's see, the one that attacked him, right?
Whoever engages the attack of opportunity.
Yeah, that one. So you did 8 damage on a remaining 3 of those. You hit 2 of them. All right. Vlad, do you have any other actions?
I haven't used anything yet. So what I'm going to cast Healing Word on Victor. Plus, so a total of 10 healing.
Thank you very much.
No, it's 2 plus level, right? So 11 healing.
Either way, I'm at full.
All right, and then I am going to use my Sacred Flame once more on the guy who attacked me, the one by Alex. DC 15 dex save or take 14 radiant damage on that one who attacked me.
I actually
pale
beat
horse
something.
had-
I actually beat something. You rolled a 20. So it did not take any damage. What do you know? Finally.
Captain Laser Beam has failed.
Yeah. Any other actions before they take their movements?
Yes, I'd like to grow a pair of wings and fly.
If I had wings over these
Not how
prison
evolution
walls, I'd
works.
fly. Uh-huh.
The pale horse had looked like it should already be dead because it is, but its blood has sucked back into its body.
You're starting to freak me out, bro.
Now, what is
There is
your
no start.
armor class? It's 16. Nothing in addition to that, Alex?
16 straight, yeah.
Okay. Of the 3 of them, 2 of them hit. Like now I got to see here. But only 1 in each group hit. Son of a gun. The one that rolled,
Needles!
the one that disadvantaged its way out of a crit. Anyway, the other 2 hit. And so you took 1 there is 4, 1 hit there is 11, 15 piercing damage. Oh wait, no, 15.
Too bad.
There's nettles as well. Give me a Constitution save. Okay, you didn't.
Alex is doing pretty good on 22.
Yeah, you didn't take the acid damage.
Fucking needles everywhere! Ah!
Just a hail
This is
of,
by hitting the
of
doctor.
stinging nettles comes at you, but you manage to slough off the effects of the acid. All right, Sylvia, you look around into the forest, like, all right, what are you gonna do? Throw at me now, and nothing happens. It's your turn.
Probably going to make a bad choice in life once more, and going to attempt stopping the barbarian by following after him. I'll
Grabs him by
dash,
his
but as I'm
collar.
running,
Oh wait, he doesn't have a collar.
just running, just doing the dash action after him, but on the way past, she's probably going to scream in the direction of Apotis, I think this might be a trap, and continues on.
Do you think?
To that, she'll go like, well, someone's gotta stop the barbarian.
I have a name, you know.
You're
No,
not enraged to hear this.
You're the barbarian.
Your name
I'll
is
call you
invalid.
Barbie for short. Okie doke. So what are you doing besides running anything?
No, there's not much I can do. Uh, I only have 2 spells left. Since I would have, since Durok is still there, I'm trying to think what cantrips are actually going to be useful. The only thing I could, no, that's not a bonus action. Nope, can't do shit right now. Nope. Everything else requires an action. I've used both of my actions to run. I do not have a bonus action that would do any good right now. So, I'm
Okey-doke.
not gonna try to draw the new viney thing closer to us. So that attacking that thing's a no. With a cup of
Okay.
no.
Durok, you're up.
Alrighty. Let's keep on the pain train moving.
Okay, you.
I can't really see where I'm going though because
You're
it's all
at the
black.
edge of the map. She's basically really bombing it. She's running ahead of you, and she is running towards the building, the large building, which is the main winery building and probably the residence as well. It's quite a large building. And she is running. She's making a beeline for the building. So you can chase directly after her if you want, and I would consider that you basically will remain on her heels and lose a little bit with each round, because with her dash she has a little bit faster movement. But you are pretty much on her heels if you're going.
I'm at 40 feet though. Does she have more than 40 feet?
Yeah, she's a druid. She's got some special abilities.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. She's too far away now, right? Like she saw me chasing that. Like she's pretty much dashing all the way away from us, right?
Yes, she is making a beeline at a dash straight for the building. So you can either stay where you are, or you can continue to chase after her and be the first one on the scene at the one.
Yeah, I don't want to go in there by myself if there is actually a trap. I thought I would have been able to catch her because of my 40 feet. That turned out to be wrong. I also I know it's I'm still gonna ask. I forgot that I actually had 2 attacks, and I only made 1 against her.
If you want to throw a second javelin, you can.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. And
Roll a d4.
Yep, roll. With a 14 hit.
Yes.
Oh my god.
And so you.
And it would be would rage count toward? I don't think rage counts towards ranged attacks. I think it's only melee.
That's correct. So 9 damage that you do to her. So she gets the shaft right through one of her shoulders, and she screams and grabs it, and you see a blur as she shifts into a cat form. And as she does, the javelin falls from her. You wounded her, but it falls out of her as she shape shifts, and she now speeds up and is really moving towards the winery.
My character sheet, because I think I actually have it.
Oh, why are you moving?
Yeah, it is only melee attacks using strength. So yeah, I just wanted to make absolutely certain because 9 or 11, that 2 points probably could help out. All right, so that would have been the second attack from my last turn.
Right, now you have your
Finally
attack
back.
from
Yeah,
this turn.
'cause now she's pretty much out of my range. I'm not going to worry about trying to go after her anymore.
Correct.
I look to Sylvia like, hey, let's go kill this thing, and then I'm going to go and kill this thing. Oh, I dropped my battle axe back there. Does it does it take an action to pick it back up?
Yes, it does.
All right, I'll take an action to pick it back up, and I'll only do one attack.
I'm not 100% sure how that works, but
I think you can
I
pick it
dropped.
up.
Yeah, I dropped the battle axe so I could pull out a javelin right away to throw it at her. Oh, speaking of javelins,
I think you can pick it up as part of the attack action.
No, you can it's
Oh.
an action if you drop it. If you are
yeah,
drawing
it's an
it
action
from a
technically to
scabbard
draw a
type
weapon.
thing, yeah, you can do it included in the attack. If you are retrieving a weapon, it is an action.
Okay. All right, then yeah, I am gonna go ahead and retrieve my battle axe, run up to the vines, and attack. And sure, an 11 won't hit, so 1d4.
Yeah,
13.
13 hits, and so let me see, 2.
Off. This one.
You only hit one of them, but you did 13 damage to it. And as you hit it, you see all kinds of vines starting to grow out of the ground around you. You have any other action?
Crap. Was about right here. The vines are growing around around me.
In the melee range area, yes.
So I'm gonna just call that 20 feet, and I'll take an attack of opportunity to move back 10, because I'm not gonna stay and find out what those vines are. So I'll move back 10 feet and take an attack of opportunity. I think that's 10.
23 hits.
I think I made.
You take 10 bludgeoning damage as heavy vines that are like 3 inches in diameter lash out at you like clubs and whack you on the shoulders. Only one of them hit, however.
So yeah, I jump back and I take that damage, and then I yell to Sylvia, "No, don't attack that one!"
I so could have told you that.
I don't hear it. I'm still raging.
No, she's just like, yeah.
And this will
I'm
we'll finish this round, and we'll call it for the evening.
I'm debating. Yeah, it's not worth it. Trying to decide if he would go for this. Yeah, he's gonna go for the bigger thing. You have this, Victor.
He didn't hear me. He didn't hear me say, "Don't attack this one."
You just heard Duroc shouting and then back away, so he's got to,
Yeah, Victor's not going to be able to take opportunity attacks to, attack anything but these guys here. We need this area cleared out.
Okay, so.
I mean, they do have disadvantage attacking me, but if we get unlucky, they could totally kill my horse swarm.
You have a third one behind you as well.
So so I'll go.
Yeah, that's only one left in that group, so that one's relatively harmless.
Okay.
Okay, so should I stay and help with these, or do you think you and Vlad can take them?
Actually, I can move you, Riz. My turn comes around, I can move you.
Oh, well, that works.
Okay, in that case, Epotus launches himself from the back of the horse and uses the dash action to get over to this vine thing. And he just says, "Hello."
Oh, wait, maybe I can't. Shit, never mind.
Oh well,
Too
too late.
Too late.
Victor kind of grunts at an armored dragonborn launching off of his back.
Yeah, he hits the ground, he
Insert
rolls, and
Minecraft
then
noise here.
sprints over, and basically is trying to interpose himself between the vine thing and Duroc if he can, and it's just like, "Hello."
Insert Minecraft pain noise here.
Ooh. We haven't been properly introduced. I'm going to kill you.
It just looks at you with kind of a stupid look and just goes. Are you attacking it?
I can't. I spent an action
Okay.
to
It is,
dash.
it is its turn.
Bring it on, bitch. Let's see. Can I actually interpose myself? Oh yeah, I can. So yeah, he's gonna interpose himself right here.
Pulling you up to the front before I do the maneuver. Okay.
This would have been a
In
good time to have a sorcerer or something like that.
In a 15-foot radius around the creatures, vines begin to sprout out of the soil, and it attempts to grapple you. Give me a DC 12 strength save.
+1 d4.
I believe I
Don't
have
even
advantage
need
on
it.
You cannot contain me.
It does not grapple you, however, you are in difficult terrain, and anybody attempting to move into the area is in difficult terrain. And
Am I making a strength save too?
No, you're just out of range of it, I believe. Alexander, your turn.
Alright, so there's another ability that I haven't used yet that I haven't mentioned about. Let's start with Second Wind.
You wanted to test, Alex. You got 3 of them all to yourself.
Slash roll.
I think you should take a 1 just for that.
Yeah, 5 plus 4. Or 5, so it's gonna be 10. I regain 10 HP as a bonus action. Baby crying behind me. My apologies.
Oh, that's fine.
+5 is 10.
How dare your child show human emotions? What?
So,
This baby was crying all damn day for no good reason.
That's what they do.
They do that, dude.
so you
Yeah,
restore hit
so-
points.
Yeah, I restore my hit points. Alex is gonna swing at the one that he's been focusing down for now.
And that is a hit. Let me see, there are still several of those left. There's about 2.5 of them left. So let's roll a 3. You hit 2 of them, so they took 16 damage.
Alright, and I soon.
Apple, you'll get to hear that sound soon in stereo.
Surround sound.
Yes.
Right?
Until
It's
Sam
actually-
can't help himself and gets drawn into the chorus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause he's
so
like
that was
getting
one
any
attack.
attention.
Yeah, so that was one attack. I have another attack. I assume that pile of brambles is still up.
Yes, there's about 1.5 of them left, almost 2 of them.
Alright, well I'm gonna swing one more time at it.
And
I have not missed a single attack tonight. I know I'm fucking cursing it, but still. I mean, 4 slashing damage, but still.
you hit both of them, so that's another 8 damage. There, the second one is still up with 8 damage, but you're knocking a lot of branches off of it.
I'm just. That won't actually help me. I've got something else. I'm just gonna add a fucking D8 onto it. Actually, no. You know what? Make it a trip attack instead. Oh, well, still 3 damage. It's still. I want to see if I can trip one of these, just for the sake of it.
So how much damage would be added if it fails?
It
its
adds
first
it. Since I rolled both accidentally, I'll take my lower one, which was the first one. It would add an extra 3 damage onto the attack, and a DC 14 strength save or be knocked prone. I'm gonna knock down a tree.
You can't knock these prone, but it fails its save. I will say that it's stunned, not prone.
However you want to. It was a goof. Just wanted to see if I could sneak the extra damage in there.
Yep, it takes another 6 damage. Actually, you hit both of them, so it takes another 12. So there is one of them that's pretty hale and hardy. The other one is just remnants of itself. It's almost shattered. Victor.
Alrighty. So Victor is which one of these two looks like it's in better shape, or are they both doing fine?
The one that's towards Vlad is almost gone. There's a portion of one left.
Are you talking about the one I hit before, or
Yes.
like this? Yeah, that one I know about, but between these two.
They're both fully healed.
Okay, I'll go ahead and hit the one that's on the left here.
12 does not hit. Do you have any bless or
Hold
anything?
up. I do.
Okie doke, that hits. And let's see if they're
10.
stunned. Just a second.
No, it's no DC. I'm
Oh,
not
you did
charging.
charge, that's right. Okay. So they took 8 damage, or did they take 10? Sometimes you say take the bigger and
10.
Okay.
No, it's always the bigger one.
So there are 6 of them. You hit 5 of them for quite a bit of damage. You're going to knock a lot of them out here. 10, 5, yeah, there's only one of them left on the left. Only one left there, only one left to the north of you. All right, the twig blights all take their turns at you. Let's see, what's your armor class right now? Yeah, all right.
13.
The one you just hit missed. Let's see, the others have disadvantage, so I've got to look. Or no, that one had disadvantage. This one does not, and this one actually rolled a 20 and a 21, so it doesn't matter in its case. Only one of them, however, hit you there. The other one missed because of disadvantage, so you took 5 piercing damage.
All right.
Vlad, and then we'll have one more attack, and we will call it for the.
Well, Vlad doesn't really have anything for AoE, so.
Okay, you just got to hit one of them down.
Sacred Flame. On this, actually that's a lot of damage. Let's do it on this one.
Okay. Let's see, that was Dex, yes. Oh, as usual, I failed it badly. He takes the full 15, and there are 6 of them. Jeez. And there's only one of them remaining.
Captain Laserbeam is back.
And with that, the stinging nettles up by Alex will take their final turn of the night.
Beep.
And let's see, they all have disadvantage. They actually would have done some hitting if they hadn't had disadvantage. Wait a minute.
Fear
You
control
hit.
for the win.
No, I've got one that I need to roll a wisdom save on because there's one you actually
Yeah, because I
hit.
kept swinging at him.
Nope, he failed the wisdom save. Okay, so they all missed as usual. So we will end it there. You've just about got the thing finished. I will move I'll show you the map where you will start next week, although you will quickly shift off of it. We will start in this map here.
Oh, okay.
You are fighting here at the edge of the forest where the party marker is. The druid is well on her way to the winery building that you see out in the middle of the field. And your fight will continue in the fields and in the winery. We will fight them in the villages. We will fight them in the wineries.
So I'm feeling pretty good about this. I've only used 2 of my first level spell slots. I still have everything else left, plus my non-magical healing.
I'm so bad on spells right now.
I know.
Okie doke. Any final comments as we finish up the evening?
Let the bodies hit the floor.
Yeah,
I'll say
not
this,
really.
I regret listening to Sylvia. I should have just kept running this time.
You would have never caught it, and then you would have gotten
I
trapped
would've.
someplace else.
She would have shifted.
I would have.
She would have shifted into her cat form sooner, and she would have had her extra movement speed. Okie doke. Well,
Hey,
to our viewers, either live or on YouTube, we hope you enjoyed the evening and hope to have you watch us next week one way or another. Bye, viewers.
Bye, viewers.
So yeah.
Later.